Hello, my name is Freya Blyth. I'm doing this little video to tell you a bit more about the Bookshop by the Sea and answer some of the questions that you might have. So this is my first business and it comes out of really a love for books, but also I used to be a librarian. And I was actually running a library. I've run libraries all the way over the UK, and I was running a library actually abroad in Jerusalem when the pandemic hit and I had to move back to the UK. I moved back here to Wales, to Aberystwyth, because I love the community here. I did my undergraduate degree here 8-9 years ago, and I just think the community here is wonderful. And to be by the sea is obviously a pretty good benefit as well. So I moved back here and all the libraries are shut. So I got a job in a local bookshop, but I felt like what was something that I could do to try and bring the community together again. And one of the things that I thought I could do would be to do children's story time and do book clubs and board game groups and all of the things that I loved to run. So I set up my own pop-up bookshop last summer, and that was 2021. And it just really brought together the whole community, and I loved doing it. I just loved doing it. And so I decided to make it an official full business, and then we opened as a kind of complete solid business in May 2022. There have been a lot of barriers in trying, a lot of challenges that I maybe didn't expect. Certainly being a young female business owner in Wales has been a challenge, and getting kind of financial funding for something like that has been massive. One of the challenges was the finance, and so I actually worked 4 jobs and saved up the money myself, and then was lucky enough to get a small grant for the barriers. Oh, I hope you're still there. So that was really helpful, but I'd certainly kind of love to kind of reach out and apply for more grants and things like that. One of the challenges to that is actually that I'm very, very dyslexic, ironically, considering that I work and run a bookshop. But yeah, so that kind of barrier to being able to do a lot of the admin side of things, and certainly finding that and kind of the whole running the business element kind of very, very challenging. I thought it was a lot more selling books, and it's actually a lot of kind of business and taxes, so that was definitely a challenge. But I love to do it, and I definitely can't wait to expand. I want to kind of continue what we do, but also kind of expand doing more events. And we already do bits of live music, bits of writing workshops, working with local artists, and I'd love to expand that and have kind of a real community creative environment. I think that would be wonderful, and I'd really like to start merchandise with local artists. That would be fantastic. And start working with the local schools, going into schools and doing that, and expanding our staff and taking on volunteers, which we had volunteers in our pop-up last summer, but haven't had volunteers yet because you need more kind of staff members to be able to manage those volunteers. So that's something that I'd love to kind of look at going forward, and connecting more with the university, because obviously we have the university in town. And then going forward next summer, I would love to maybe run like a book fair, book festival with lots of local bookshops, and I think that could be really wonderful, kind of building somewhere towards Hay-on-Wye and kind of making this a book town, because of course Aberystwyth has the wonderful National Library of Wales, so how can we not be a wonderful Welsh book town? And so yeah, that's kind of a little bit about me and my story and the bookshop. And I would love, if you wanted to contact and ask more questions, please feel free, and we'd love to kind of have contact with you and hear from you soon. So thank you so much, and yeah, have a great day.